Innovative content. Global audience.
Hi, welcome to SRO London, streaming live from the city of Abuja, and we are in your favorite show, Romance and Relationship. I'm your host for today by name Princess Lucky, and with me here are the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen. I will allow them to introduce themselves.
Hello guys, my name is Jessica and I'm honored to be here.
My name is Joy Bano.
Today we'll be analyzing and dissecting this whole public and private proposal. I want to know you. I want you guys to throw more light on what you think about public and private proposal. Please, I want Joy to start our talk.
Okay, about this public relationships. Not that I'm against it, but I like doing my things private.
She loves doing her things private.
Yes, because when I'm private with my guys, I don't want anybody popping in, shouting, all those kind of stuff. I like doing my things my own way with my guy, everywhere with romance and all that.
No, after he has finished engaging you private, you like post your engagement ring on social media.
Yeah, I'll do that too because what is the essence if I do not post it out? Yes, I'll do that. I'll show it to the world. But in like making open environment, it's a no for me. I don't like environment where you carry me to the world and showcase. No. But I can still post it out. Yeah, that is the kind of stuff I do.
Let's hear from Jessica.
Okay, I think my own take is that any kind of form of proposal actually sits well with me, either private, either public. I mean, the main thing is I get to say yes to the man of my dream, and that's all that counts. It doesn't have to be a public setting, it doesn't have to be a private setting, and all of that. You said something about loving your proposal private, but at the end of the day, you're still putting it out there, and it's not entirely private.
Yes, that is why I said
in the public eye.
Yeah, that is why I said I prefer it privately because I want my own space. But after which I can still show it to the world because people, if it's public, you will see different kind of people there with their own kind shouting and blah blah blah. It's not my thing, so but I just love it when it's me and my guy sitting in a romantic place having our thing there.
She love romance. Okay, she says she love private and you.
Either of them. I don't really have a preference. I mean, any of them can suffice, either private, either public. All that gets to count is that.
Well, how about if your guy proposed to you publicly and all of a sudden the relationship just got cut off like that?
I mean, anything that happens is really God's will and fate. I'm not in control of how that should end or anything. If it ends, fine. I really do not owe anybody any apology or explanation as to why it ended and all of that. And I believe that most times a relationship that any proposal that mostly goes wrong, from what I've seen, proposals that go wrong are these are relationships that right from when they were dating, there were signs that the both of you might not just be compatible. But for some reason, you kept holding on, tolerating the toxicity, enduring so many things. There were signs that this thing might not really work, but you were still holding on. So I feel that a lot of reasons why proposals crash is because they were underlying issues while the relationship was still thriving up until the proposal period. So, and these are things that you as a lady or you as a man would have left that situation. Just we should just try and save our faces, save ourselves the embarrassment, knowing that this thing's not going to work at the end of. That's why we get a lot of people turning people down on the day that they're getting.
That's why I feel like
so you just know these things. It's not going to work. You know it, but you kept holding on. Why? Why did you end up embarrassing him and embarrassing yourself? Something like that. So,
and I feel like if the girl is not interested, there's no need for her to connect with.
But how about if she's getting so good?
Why should relationships be transactional? Why should it be beneficial? Why should it be something that you're getting something from?
You know,
is that the basis of
some guys, their
what
own
you share?
mindsets are different. No, mindsets are different. So most guys, they might be thinking that this girl, she's too local, she don't even care about money, I'll just eat her and leave her. Highest if I propose to her, to not even be up to a month, they'll just cut off the relation, just like without no reasons. And that's why girls are being transactional to relationship. They want to get something, get the money from that guy and eat him down before you even move to the next person. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
I understand, but if she's like that, I would say for that girl, if you know that it's transactional, or if you know you want to be benefiting from the guy, when the guy pop up that question and you know you're not ready, there's no need for you to collect the ring. Just tell him then, or I don't know, maybe before then, say you can call him and tell him, see guy, look at what I'm only here for the benefit. I don't want any other thing. So please don't embarrass yourself or embarrass me by popping out any question.
Sorry to cut you. Firstly, it's very unfair to use people for benefits. It's very, very unfair. Secondly, there's no how. Even if you're in such situation where you're just there for the benefits, there's no how. Along the line, this person has not said something along that toes the line of marriage.
You know, it depends on the years and the months you guys have been in the relationship.
Even though it's, I know some people like doing their whole marriage thing like very fast.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that along the line he did not kind of ask you, or you did not talk about marriage or futuristic plans together. When a guy is towing towards that line, you as a lady, if you know you don't like this guy, it's best I'm not saying you're having breakfast, but you and him should have a heart-to-heart talk. Guy, I'm not ready. Even though you don't want to rub it to his face, I hate to say the word use, or you're benefiting something from him. Even though you don't want to rub it to his face, that is what you're in this for.
Yeah.
At least just let him know so that he will not embarrass himself. And you yourself will not now go and start trending on social media for the wrong reasons, that your man asked you out or proposed to you and you turned him down. So I don't want to believe that during the course of that relationship, there was never a time that he said, you people should, like, babe, are you sure I'm not going to get married? Or you didn't have futuristic conversations with you. So you'd have saved his own face by turning him down even before he even had the whole idea of going down on his knees, even private or public.
I know it's not.
That's why it's good to communicate in your relationship. You have to you can't just give somebody a ring like that.
Yeah,
you guys will have conversations. Just that you may not know the exact thing that you ask question. But I mean, there are times when you guys will have this conversation like futuristic plans and all of that. So
some girls too, they do look at the type of ring you are presenting to them. If not the diamond ring, they'll be like, what's this? What? And you just downgraded. Looking down on me.
Is that really a thing?
Yes,
I feel like all that should count is the thoughts that counts. The thoughts that comes from going down your knees. Whatever he's bringing to or slipping into your fingers should not really matter. But I mean, who doesn't really like luxury? I mean, luxury. But I mean, everybody wants to show up their rings on social media. Everybody wants to take a picture, you know. And I said yes, the whole caption thing, you know, stuff like that. But for me, that if my man doesn't get to give me a luxury ring, I mean, I'm not going to be mad. If he gives me a luxury ring, hell yeah, I'll be excited. But then even if he doesn't give me that,
but how about if your man he's too proud to kneel down to propose to you?
You know, a lot of guys will say kneeling down is un-African. Well, please, I like my man soft.
Wow.
I like, but that doesn't mean if he stands up to propose, it would be a problem. But I mean, I'll just really look at it like, baby, should have just knelt down now. This is the normal way we know these things to be. And you know, while growing up, we read books. I read a lot of fairy tale love stories, Prince Charming kneeling down. So you know, this has really registered into my mind. This is the childhood dreams I've had of my Prince Charming kneeling. So is it now that I'm now grown that somebody that wants to change that thing for me all these our men that are shouting everyone on Twitter, no, we cannot kneel down with this. Please avoid me. I feel like I am my man should actually. That's why it's good. Above all, communication is key. If you know as a lady that maybe this is what moves you, this is what you like, this is your love language, maybe your man should have this. You guys should be friends enough to have this conversation prior to whenever the proposal would happen.
It's true.
You know, even though you're not sure people will marry, but at least in your day-to-day lives, one day just
throw
the talk.
And guys,
Just
if
chip
you
in
don't
that.
get a proposal-
Just chip in that. Oh my baby boy, if you do not kneel down, there's gonna be trouble in the land.
So are you telling him there now?
Yes, there's be trouble in the land if you do not go down and kneel.
So how
But
about
I
you?
mean, it's the thoughts that counts. Like even if you don't go down and kneel, it's like I'm your baby for life.
So what about you? Would you love a guy to kneel and propose to you?
Why not?
In public?
I know my own thing is private, so he can do that. Yes. Why would
Private,
you?
then
Yes,
after
yes,
you
now-
make video in
now-
then you post on
yes,
social media.
Yes, you have to submit for
Guys, you guys are hearing me. You just get
Yes,
prepared to kneel.
Yes, get prepared. Just go and wash your knee.
Yes,
because you're gonna have to kneel, baby.
whether you like it or not.
I'm
yes.
telling you. As for me, I love private proposal because one, you save it from those stress of after you proposing to me, you can invite your friends. I'm not like I am against that. So you can invite your friends. Let's be a engagement party, but you come in the public like when we go out to catch fun, then you propose like
Oh my
surprise.
God.
And you didn't bring all this shiny ring. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
So okay, let me get. What's your problem with this public thing? Is it the fact that he's bringing? Okay, what if he goes public and brings a very luxurious ring? Would that be okay by you?
It will be okay, but
So-
I'll be shy. You know, I'm a shy person, and if you
Okay.
after you doing
So,
that,
but the ring will reduce the shyness, right?
it's true. because
And
I'll
You
be
would have told us right from there that luxury is your problem.
There's something that was trending in the news.
yes.
Why a guy brought a bread and inside it was something packaged for the girl,
Oh, I
but
remember
the
that-
girl
that video.
refused. So sometimes don't go for that luxury.
Why
Just
not?
go.
On my bed, you bring bread. You bring bread. As I am, you bring bread. Why? Okay.
Because you don't know what is at what is coming there. So
Yeah,
don't go for
So
the luxury.
let me ask throw that question on her. So Joy, if it's your birthday and your guy brought bread,
I'll
full long bread. So that's the
Yeah, we'll eat it together.
Yeah,
We'll
you
buy-
use Gary, double Gary.
Buy jam
Ah,
and
no,
eat.
nah.
Yes, now that is the way he shows his love.
The way people used to express their love is really something else.
Different.
I know a guy, right? I met him at Onitsha, and he told me that how he proposed, like he's my friend. He told me how he proposed to his wife is that he slapped her in the front of all
Everyone.
his friends.
Jeez.
Okay,
That's-
do you know what? How this conversation started was that he said his wife had her last paper. She was graduating. She had her last paper, and he commanded her a day before the exam that if she does not come to Benin the following morning, that he's going to kill himself and he'll do this, do that, blah blah blah. And finally, that she proved that she was really in love with him and she could make sacrifices. She abandoned her paper and she came all the way to Benin. She did not graduate. I said it.
That rich.
As in saying it with all pride and all of that.
Guy, oh my god.
And
no, no, no.
he said when she arrived, when she came to the compound, he first, as in he light her, give her, dial like this for face. I read. Then she now, immediately he lighted her and slapped her. She now knelt down and did her like, my love, I'm sorry for coming late. And that was when he now said, this is one of my
What a
dreams.
cool.
Nobody should slap me.
Yay!
That love, that love is something else.
That one is not love. It's what they call.
Like, I don't understand what particular name or term to call that,
I'm
but
telling you.
that is not love. That is not sacrifice. That is almost like, do you get like lament.
I'm
telling you.
Like I don't understand. I mean, I understand that there should be room for sacrifices in relationships and compromise, but when you now try to compromise someone's future just to fit into your own idea of submissiveness and sacrifice, then that's a great is your problem?
But
Yeah.
at
And
the end,
slapping her again.
are they still together? If
We are still together, my dear.
So she didn't graduate.
My dear.
it's very fun.
Oh.
The thing is that I like no. It's a very slapping her before the whole marriage. I'm beginning to wonder
Maybe
why
it's a way
introduce
in
domestic
which she wants
violence
to-
before.
Married.
I honestly
want
don't
to
know.
show his own. If the wife will
Okay,
come-
Joy, if your guy come and say,
No, nobody should
I will
slap
not
me.
take that.
If you slap me, we're going to fight.
No.
I'm not even going to. I'm not playing. I'm going to fight. I'm not that submissive. Please don't slap me. Don't tell me to abandon my future. Like,
yeah, so she's really like,
please, you should. If you love
I
me,
mean, are you not with her?
if you love me, you know that you don't have to jeopardize my future. And today, I don't think that lady is even in school. She didn't complete her school and all of that. You see,
And I don't think
just
she'll
because-
be happy, even
just
though
because you
she's
feel like-
inside
Even though she's
the
inside
marriage,
marriage.
I don't
just
think
because
she'll
you
be
feel like the ring is the price.
Yes.
Right.
And that's enough to cover up for her school and all of that. That's a very wrong
Yeah.
ideology. On
That is that for that. At this time, we're going to on a short break. When we come back, we still have more for you. Just stay intact.
Innovative content. Global audience.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Romance and Relationship. We were talking about public and private proposal. We're not yet done yet. We are here. We are loaded now to give you more on that. And keep watching.
So one of the things I want to say about that public thing is that you find out that once it's publicized, you see people start talking about it, but when it's private,
On TikTok.
yes, when it's private, nobody gets to know if there's breakup or not. Nobody
Yeah.
gets to know. But when it's public, everybody wants to chook
So
my
please, can I come in? At the end of the day, you chose private, right?
Yes.
But at some point, did you or did you not get to post it
But
online?
I won't point the fact that we're having issue or
And after a while, we will not see the ring, we will not see the wedding. Don't you think that we're gonna know that the wedding did not take place?
no, I don't think you guys know since I
How
don't
will we
post.
know? You
Because
don't
I don't know.
know that they are online in-laws.
Because
You don't know that they are online
She don't
in-laws
know.
and online family, friends, and members
Mhm.
that know what's up. You posted your engagement
Your
picture
engagement online.
like last 2 years, and this year we are not seeing anything. We are not even
supposed
seeing
to
your
ask
post with the
questions.
guy. Nothing. Even though we don't ask questions, we know.
Since I'm the one that
We know that relationship or that marriage
Since I'm the
is
one,
over.
since I'm the one that posted the ring stuff, I
Yes.
can just come up with the idea. That ring that you saw, I will just test it.
No, you did not test it. No, but why did you not put all those lovey-dovey
Because I
captions?
want people to react.
Emojis,
I was just for
And
the
after
reaction.
everything,
And after everything,
you're trying to say
yes.
it's a prank, right?
Yes,
Why
yes.
did you not come back? You know that pranks
Yes,
still have
yes,
after
yes.
videos.
Yes.
You're supposed to come back and say, oh no, that was a prank. Because you're actually putting yourself out there and saying you're married at your own detriment. What if there's a potential man out there for you? Now use that ring to now block his eye. You now know that, oh, you're off the market. So you have to do a follow-up video to let us know that it's indeed a prank. My dear, you chop breakfast and you don't chop breakfast. That's the question.
Tell
That's
us
the
true.
only thing. So either you go private or you go public.
Oh, I
Dude, like breakups are about to happen.
Yes.
I mean, like it's
It's
not. The fact say you go private don't mean say the
No go-
relationship
no
no
go chop
go
breakfast.
chop as you get. So actually, so
yeah,
there
it's
really
true.
is no
it's true.
manual to these things. There are no manuals to
Yeah,
these things.
no, yeah, no. Like, guys, there are no manual, and like she said.
Yeah.
Please, you should, even if you want to go on public, if you want to go on private, don't mind what we are
A
saying.
girl like that, she was into a relationship for 5 years, and at the end of the day, after the engagement ring,
Yeah.
we found out that they still broke up. I was like,
5 years.
5 years, like why that
This,
period of time?
this still brings me back to my previous statement. These are people that are holding on to toxicity, bad behavior, and a lot of things in a relationship just because they just want to count that we've been together for years. They just want to be among that gang that will be saying we started from zero and look at where we are. And meanwhile, there are a lot of, permit me to say, trashy things going on in this relationship that you would have at least left during the period of the whole 5 years? Why wait till after the whole proposal for you to realize that you can't do life with
Maybe the
this person?
girl, to her, she thinks that I can do it. This man too, I love him that much. I can endure that endurance. Maybe that is what kept pushing her to take that decision right there. I don't know, because if it's me, 5 years is a long way to go.
5 years is a very long way for me to
that ring.
For me to
Now say
endure.
no.
No, I will leave you, especially when we're not married, we're just dating.
Yes.
I can't. No. There's a point you get to that you realize you can't keep up with this toxicity. You can't keep up. And again,
Even
no
that
offense.
5 years self is too much
A
for
lot of
relationship.
these ladies hold on to these relationships because they are scared of how their lives will turn out to be after the relationship. That's
And
why,
it's true,
as a
though.
woman, you should be empowered. Have your own money.
Have
Because
your own say.
a lot of times when you look at a lot of toxic relationships, you realize that the only thing holding these people, binding these people together, is that thing that he is doing for her or she is doing for him.
For him
If
not
you take
collecting it.
out that benefit, you see that there's really nothing on the table. So if you on your own, you're self-sufficient, you have your own thing going on for you,
Yeah.
you will not be able to be in toxic spaces where you get to hold on to a lot of trashy things, and at the end of the day, this man goes down on his knees and proposes, and then after some time you're like, no, you don't want. She gets, or the man now will now come and say he's not doing again when he's already thinking of proposing. All of a sudden you just like he's not doing again, and when you as a lady were expecting that he would propose, you know, I feel like there are a lot of things that actually went down in the relationship that should have been tackled that were not. And then after some time, after he had popped the question,
Yeah.
and then the lady just had, or the man just had to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore.
Even in this 5 years, there's some relationship that a guy will be like, I will marry you, I'm gonna do this for you, you yourself, you'll be expecting that, oh, when will you do this? You'll be waiting 5 years, 6 years, you'll be eager to go and ask the guy, what's up? Who do you even propose to? What's your problem?
Those
All
kind
this-
of boys just run for your life. If a guy always like comes out to say, I will marry you.
If it's
I
you
will
having to
marry you,"
pressure him, then there's a problem.
So-
This thing should have to flow normally.
Yeah.
You don't have to pressurize any man. A lot of men actually propose under duress. They are just proposing because this lady wants me to marry her. And that's why you see them, they get married,
Divorce.
and then you see them, it doesn't even take up to 2 years, you see them divorced. Or he is actually holding on to that relationship because of the benefits he's getting from that lady. That's why as a human, either man or woman, you have to be enough for yourself. Because when you're solely dependent and solely holding on to the benefits coming from another, then it's bound to end somehow. You get some of these people just propose
Not
because
only
they
the
want this
girls,
person married because they know this person is doing this because they want you to get married to them. You get, and that's really
It's
not.
not even only the girls. Even the girls' family might be putting pressure on you because they sign you as a
girl.
they sign you
You're
to come
up to
and
that age.
you must, like, they sign the guy to, you must marry my daughter, and they give him a particular amount of money and he accepts to it. That's why you see
So
them
do those things happen?
going
Not
against
before
their own
Nigerian
wish.
thing. That one they happen. That's what
And they happen when just sign as
it
contract,
sounds
sign
like
contract,
a
contract.
beautifully written script.
Yeah, like
I don't
contract.
know.
It's not good.
It's alright, but then again, we still see with some people that now get to propose to a woman, and then that the lady does a lot of the rings, like literally.
Okay, no
Like,
marriage.
like even small something they no go do on top the girl, even one or two, like they'll just propose and they'll not leave that ring there. That place go not even black. Uncle, why now?
The sign go there, they say, are they wearing for
And
5 years
even
old?
if she takes off the ring, like the
Yes,
whole mark
yes.
is still there. Like, okay, you've not done anything on top of her head.
What are you waiting
What
for?
are you waiting for? What the problem?
Even though these people, like, they will be in a relationship and they'll be domestic violence. Kai, okay, what are you doing?
That one
here?
is.
You
that
keep
is- that
staying,
one is
enjoying,
Actually, but at the end of the day, in all, I feel like a called off proposal is better than a broken marriage. Somehow, a marriage that already has kids. You guys already sharing
And
kids.
another thing
all.
is
I feel
that-
like it's even better that you called off this proposal from the beginning than you actually
Waiting after
went
marriage.
in and then you now have kids, it's much more difficult mentally, emotionally, from things I've seen.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for this divorce process on both parties. So it's better when you feel like there's no toxicity after you've even accepted to be married. Because sometimes
Even with like
people are good though. Sorry for cutting short. Sometimes people are good in relationships. But after you now propose, they are now something else. If you ever feel the need to leave and walk away, don't even care what social media will say or whoever would say, people that congratulated you and reposted your engagement, whatever. You have to leave.
okay, what
Save yourself.
if you're now engaged with a guy
Yeah.
and in that process, you know, like things happen and you got pregnant, and in that process now you now find another side of that guy that you haven't seen before. Maybe that guy was too generous to you, too kind to you, but while you guys were not engaged, now you got
And you're now pregnant.
then you now started seeing attitude of bully or I don't know,
My dear,
domestic violence.
say you know the way
Should you hold on to that love or I don't know.
I feel like in that situation, say you know the way celeb people used to carry candle and put on top of their head and pray, and the wax will pour all over their eye. That's what you have to do. Go and pray. Pray for him to change. Or even at that, we still have single mothers.
Prayer.
There are some people-
Prayer for me. I know there's
There are some
prayer
people
to be.
that are just damaged. No amount of rehabilitation, no amount of. I know God is gracious, but you as an individual, you have to position yourself for God's grace to come upon you, for you to have a renewal of mind, for you to be renewed, transformed, and behave right to your partner. But if you don't position yourself, there's no kind of prayer that can actually save that damaged person. Do you understand? So I feel like if you feel like either of these options don't work, you have to just leave. Even if there's a baby in the picture, especially when it's even hitting you, I feel like you should just take your leave. It's not going to be easy. See the economy. Even diaper self is even a big deal. I know how crazy it is out there. Money. It's not easy. But for your own life, we've seen a lot of people die. Even boyfriend and girlfriends like stabbing each other, killing each other, doing that. So just for you not to be a victim of that and dying and leaving your child, no,
Helpless.
just helpless. I feel like just leave with your child. There should be an agreement, maybe if you can come and visit your child once in a while, but stuff like that. You should just leave for your sake, for your mental health,
Instead of
for your
regretting
physical
and
health
later,
too.
So,
So I feel like you should just take your leave. You can walk.
So guys, you've heard all we have to say. We've thrown no light about this public and private proposal. So we'll leave you to comment on our social media platform. Please do us well to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I remain your host, Princess Lucky. Thank you.
Bye.
Innovative content. Global audience.